So this is a little explanation, and you're gonna go, well, how can you do a review on longboard wheels, act all normal and shit, and then come on the air and say this shit? So if any of you are out there that think like that, that's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. And why am I not shaving? Because I don't have to. Let's see. Oh man, I don't know. Today I was just thinking about, my life and who I am and shit like that. It's not the guy with horns, okay? It's not the guy with horns, all right? But it is, because I don't believe in him anyway. So if he is a demigod, he's insignificant to me, all right? So let me just explain some things about myself to everybody, all right? I'm an octavital smasher, all right? I'm going by that name for now. And skateboarder-wise, I am No Pause Clark. So YouTube channel-wise, I'm Fess Up Intruder. So yes, I have several different names, and I don't give a fuck. These are for different venues, different, if you will, stage names, right? But when you look at my stuff that says No Pause Clark, that last name is for real, all right? If you ever heard someone call me James, that's for real. I'm James Clark, all right? I call myself No Pause Clark. People called me Tony when I was young. My middle name was Anthony. My dad's name was James too. They called me Anthony as a result of that. So that's that explanation. Yes, I'm supposed to be schizoaffective, bipolar, all this bullshit. It's really not true. I'm not bipolar. I'm, they say schizoaffective nowadays. Nowadays, the doctor's calling me deep anxiety. He said, I'm sorry. I take that back. He says I have a primitive anxiety. The doctor before him in Las Vegas said I had a deep depression, and that may be true because but it doesn't matter what they think I have, guys. All right, this is what's going on in my mind. All right, I'm 56. I took up skateboarding 8 months ago. I'm a goddamn demigod. All right, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I roll down the street. Nobody can catch up to me. All right. The bottom line is, yes, if you are somebody you think your dick is bigger than mine and you want to come out here and skateboard with a 56-year-old, you better be 56 or older. All right. I got no real knees. Both my knees have been replaced. I have to wear knee pads as a result of that. Let's see. I'm speaking a little loud. I'm a little perturbed right now. I just want to get some things clear to people because I have a feeling that they are just not meshed. All right. Now, in my prior Octavital Forsage YouTube channel, I was saying I was a warlock, and I am a demigod. I fucking am. A demigod is a warlock. They're one and the same. Extraterrestrials can be considered demigods, right? And the only reason why is because they have made it to a higher level. It has nothing to do with God and the devil and any of that shit, right? It made it to a higher level. And that is a demigod. Now, they are able to do things, control their ships and everything. Everything's internalized. So, within their biochemistry and the vehicles they travel in. So, the same goes for a human body. You can do the same. You don't just control yourself. What you see is virtual. When you go to sleep at night, you're doing things. You're manipulating things. If you're a warlock, anyway. And you're doing things. And they're even secret to you as a warlock. Because you're not supposed to know how a warlock works. It's a genetic code syntax. It's not really understood. It's looked at as a defect from a majority science that somebody is off the wall. Their character's offset. They're not for real. They're probably delusional, stuff like that. All right. Well, me, I'm not. All right. I don't touch my fucking hands unless I crash. All right. That I give you. But that's funny because you could make a joke about that. That's why he's called No Pause Clark, because he fucking lost his paws crashing. No, guys, I'm a fucking demigod. If you think you can outskate me, get your ass out here, all right? I'll fucking take on anything a skateboarder does. The only thing is, you have to go no pause. No scratching on this fucking hands on the fucking ground, bitch. All right? Because I don't. So why should you? All right? So it's not about my dick being bigger. It's just that I am. I fucking am a goddamn demigod. And as far as, schizoaffective and all that, it's just that's a terminology that they try to make it so that you can get your assistance or whatever. Yeah, I'm on assistance, but it doesn't matter because I got money anyway because I'm a warlock. All right, I got money from being a warlock. You know, I fucking can gamble and win every time. I'm a goddamn warlock. My intuition is so tuned in that it scares the casino immediately if I walk in. If I go past 10,000, that's it. But they know for a fact I like to stay under the radar with IRS, so they don't get that fucking afraid. But they have kicked me out, knowing that I could slowly take a lot from them. All right, for at least a majority of casinos. Now people are going, well, fuck you then. I'll go to this guy's channel. He's got more subscribers. Okay, go fucking to his channel. I don't give a fuck. You know, most of the people that come to my channel, they don't even get a clue that talent doesn't take a disabled guy sitting on his ass on the couch all day. Talent doesn't associate itself with somebody who is fucking got over 10,000 subscribers and doesn't really have an incentive to do a goddamn thing except to eat burritos, man. All right, I don't mind. I like schizophrenics. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I like schizophrenics, and compared to drunks, I can get along with a schizophrenic. But it's only because I know that they're not deliberate. Like a drunk is deliberately drinking to fuck himself up. A schizophrenic is not deliberate. So, and also, some schizophrenics are highly functional and as well extremely intelligent. So that's why I don't have a problem with schizophrenic. Now, does it mean I don't think some of them are lazy? Yeah, of course I do. I fucking think schizophrenics, a lot of them are lazy. And schizophrenia is more of a, terminology they apply to themselves, even if it's a mild one at that. Because they want an excuse in life, and that's why they don't do anything. I mean, there's a guy I know, Dragon Lord Fordo TV, took a spill on a fucking tricycle. Please. The guy's high functioning. There's no way a normal person wrecks a fucking adult tricycle. All right? They're normal people. So, yeah, he's probably a little sicker than even I give him credit for. I mean, who to fucking wreck a fucking adult tricycle and then not try to walk on the knee afterwards when it's injured? What the fuck? Dude, you got to walk on a knee. In your human body that you have to fucking walk on it, pain and all, until it gets better. You didn't fuck it up enough to be in a goddamn couch forever. You know, so some people that have disabilities, I think they're lazy. And it doesn't mean, by absolute 100% dilation that they are, in fact, pigs, or it's just, man, they have a mental illness. And, who knows, maybe they got a deep depression as well. Maybe they got some things you don't know about and your intuition doesn't pick up on. Even a demigod doesn't want to know everything about somebody else. All right? So they purposely block it off. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Yes, I do reviews now. I just started doing reviews on my skateboard stuff and my longboard, rather. I'll be... clinically sound when I'm talking to you in the future, like sociologically when I'm referring and making references to whatever it is I'm doing on a longboard or nature or something. But in reality, yes, I'm a goddamn warlock. All right. I'll make helicopters turn around, if I want to. I'll make them come. They'll fly over near me, and then, if I don't like their presence, I'll let them know. And then, they don't want to tell her. If there's they don't want to say to the co-pilot, like, hey, did you just feel what I did? No, they just turn the fucking helicopter around, okay? Yeah, I'm a demigod. You can call me schizoaffective if you want. You want to put that plug on me, go right ahead, pin that, and put it on your fucking board if you want. I don't give a fuck, all right? A warlock doesn't give a fuck about your opinion, all right? Number one, a warlock is just like a human being. He's only expanded outside of himself. Extraterrestrials have done the same thing. They've expanded outside of themselves, whether it be by their own AI technology implanted into our genetics or not. Whatever the case may be, you are not just a regular human being. You do not know what you are, and that's the problem with human beings. They just think, oh, what a beautiful day, go walking, blah, 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 go get trained for this, go to school for that. At the end of the day, they are being trained not to be a warlock, and they don't understand that. So that's the key, guys. Once you realize that most of the work a warlock does is beyond the realm of the warlock's internal knowledge as well, it's covert, because if the warlock knew how he's doing things, he could be exceptionally more dangerous. So there are caps on what a warlock is able to do and what he is allowed to do. He or she, rather, because there are female witches, and those witches are just like warlocks. Now, I'm just using the terms because humans made those terms, and that's the term I'm using. But in reality, I'm a demigod. All right, and same applies to a female that gets that way. All right, now some of them actually do know more about how they are making things happen, and those ones are very dangerous. Okay, those particular warlocks are very dangerous, and they don't usually fuck with shit around here because it's too boring for them. Right, so that's just the key to the future, guys. How to change your, your understanding of what your education really is doing could possibly, potentially do to you and put you in a career job that would be boring. Your ass would turn into a board on the fucking seat you sit in. And, you would fucking be fat in no time at all and then have no life and a picket fence. And maybe a house to go with it. Or a fucking trailer. But the bottom line is, if you, listen to things that people tell you all the time, with the exception of me, all right, then you're going to fucking get lost. You're going to get lost. And right now, this is what I want to say in reference to the COVID. All right. If it was an attack from China, I don't think they would deliberately attack themselves at the same time. And it's known to affect them more than us. So now, yes, they could technically say they were doing it for population control. But no, none of the fucking officials would want that shit floating around. If it's worse on an Asian than it is a white guy. So guys, there you go.